Now this projector costs less than $80 and it produces some of the most incredible images for that price point. Now also the folks at GearBest have given me a coupon code where you can get even more money off if you're interested. But let me tell you and show you more about this projector. So my friends, this is the GP80, it comes from GearBest, it's the VIVIBRIGHT, and as I said in the intro, I was really pleased, and I'll show you in a second what a picture it delivered. Now this is a full HD 1080p support, native resolution is 800 by 480, it's got a contrast ratio of 1800 to 1, a throw ratio of 1.38 to 1, and a projecting distance of 1 to 5.2 meters. Now it produces images sizes up to 80 inches, but you'll see in my test later, I got around 100 inches. Now this type of projector, and there's many of them, is not going to replace your home theatre, and I'm not saying for a minute it should, but what I'm really looking at is the value for money, spending $80 on something like this, and does it have a place in a family setup? And I absolutely believe it does. When you see the image quality in a minute, I think that you'll be blown away because of the cost compared to what it produces. But this is ideal as a portable projector, or maybe a child's projector for their room. Just imagine a sleepover where all their friends come round and this is then projected onto a wall or onto a ceiling. It's going to look amazing and everyone is going to love it. So this is a compact design projector. One of the criticisms I do have is that the buttons on the top are very difficult to read, and only when I've got the extra light on can you see it properly, but I'm sure you can get used to those. The remote control, again, very simple, no problems there, it does everything, and it's nice to have things like Keystone on a projector, Keystone correction that is, on a projector of this price point. So let's see what type of image it produces. I'm going to show you a few images and then we'll talk about some of its failings and some of its good points in just a second. So this is it against my 100-inch screen, which I use for my Optima projector, and as you can see, I think the picture quality is very encouraging. And as you can see probably in the background, I've got some very little lights on, so some ambient lighting, and in a second I'll turn that off completely and you can see that the screen does pop a little bit and give a lot better image. But this I was absolutely amazed at, and my wife was sat next to the side of me and she thought that it was incredible for the cost of $80 that this was producing an image quality this good. Now when you do get very close, you do see some graining effect, and so therefore I'll show you that in a second as I zoom in, but overall now I've got the lights completely off, and as you can see the image quality is very reasonable indeed for a projector of this price. So I'm just going to go behind the projector now and you can see how that's projecting onto the screen. So here we go, and if I just focus onto the screen itself, you can see the quality of the image that it's being produced. And again, I say that this is about 10 feet away. The recommendation from the manufacturer is it's a 20-inch to 80-inch screen, but this is projecting at least 100, well, just about exactly 100 inches, and I think it's doing a very good job from about 10 to 12 feet away, folks. Now, in the interest of fairness and balance, a couple of points which are not so good with this projector and are very common with projectors at this price point. When you're displaying text, you'll see that the outer edges, so the left hand side and the right hand side, are more out of focus than, for instance, the strip going right down the middle. Now this is very normal with projectors at this price point, and if I go slightly closer you can see this in greater effect. Now one of the things to bear in mind is that I am slightly further away than what the manufacturer recommends, so they recommend a screen size between 20 and 80 inches, and that is going to give you sharper and more focused text. I'm slightly further away than that to get the image size filling the screen at 100 inches, and so therefore that's one of the things, but you will still notice a slight degradation in the focus on each side, folks. But what I would say is overall This is not a home theatre to replace your home theatre projector, but this is a brilliant portable projector. It's an amazing projector if you've got children and you want this to have a games room or a playroom for them, and so therefore I would highly recommend it. It comes with great sound as well, and the noise level is only 32 decibels, so I really believe that this is something that you should consider as a purchase. For $80, you cannot go wrong. I'll leave all the information in the description, but thanks for watching this video, folks, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.